Hey guys, Austin EV Only here. Today we're doing in a swivel screen on this Tesla Model 3. This will be our redemption. The last one didn't go as well. So we're hoping to show you some of the nuances here when installing swivel screens. So right now it's solid as a rock and not going anywhere. And we're gonna fix that here so that it faces towards the driver. Coming up. My name's Kevin, I'm the owner of Austin EV Only. If you're new to the channel, we do repairs on all models of Tesla and the Chevy Volt, Fiat 500 electric, and the list is growing every day. If you're new here, we'd love it if you'd subscribe. It'd mean a lot to us and help others find our channel. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna come under here and we're gonna pop off this little trim piece right there. Look how we didn't break anything. It's almost like we're professionals. And then we're gonna pop this piece off right here. Do you want a thinner, smaller, finer poker? Or you got it?
Maybe. Here. On some, there we go.
Now we're gonna take off this, I think it's a temperature sensor. There we go, and we're gonna pop that over to the new one. Awesome, now we're gonna get in under here and we're gonna undo these 10mm bolts underneath. Okay, now we can just pull the whole thing out.
A little bit of wiggling. Should at least. Oh, I feel it. Oh yeah. Come on. It's a little scary. You got to pull on it.
Whoa!
It's okay. We're all good.
And then don't forget the microfiber cloths to protect the screen. We don't want to damage that. Now, do we need to put it in screen cleaning mode before we disconnect this, or no?
It's suggested, but not necessary.
Okay, and then I guess the other question I had was, I was really confused about this part in here, like which way it goes back in. So let me focus on it. This part right here, the white part that I'm zooming in on, like,
yeah,
just trying to orient it the right way when I put it back was not easy to figure out how to get it, which way and how to get it in. So I'm just taking note here. Okay, so now we're gonna take this bezel off right here. We're gonna do it by removing two T25 bolts. One is right there, and the other one is all the way over here, right here. All right, let's do it. All right. Don't lose your T25 screws. God forbid.
I know.
Okay, and then back to this part that again annoys the shit out of me. So you said we're gonna just spread it apart and that's how we're gonna get it out?
Yep.
Oh, look at you, the expert. Okay.
Wiggle it enough.
There's a reason why I claimed that it was a pain in the butt. Awesome. And then we just pinch this part. Go ahead. Okay, it's on this side. All right, so we're just gonna slide this piece out. Do we need to take off that plastic piece to get it out and around?
Yep, looks like it. No big deal. Just pops right off.
Got it.
Slide that bad boy back on. That's upside down. You want to make sure that this piece is facing downwards. That'll help it sit properly in the future.
Okay. So sorry, so we grabbed the wrong temperature sensor cover. So show me this one real quick. It looks, okay, it's a flat one without like the holes and stuff. Okay, so that's the right one for this particular Model 3.
2018, just to keep that in mind, everybody.
Okay, so the newer ones have the different temperature sensor cover. Awesome. So now we're throwing in the T20 screws to lock this thing down. Can you talk to me about the orientation? Like, how do we know that it goes this way and like not the other way? Or...
Well, you see, I wish you didn't ask me that because I'm not sure.
I love it.
Now, something to make sure is that we have both washers here in place. It is very easy to lose those, so just make sure you are keeping track of that to make sure that this is at the proper leveling. Because that does not come with the kit, you have to make sure you keep the stock ones. Cool.
Okay. And just plugging that piece back in. Again,
Yep.
Hopefully we got the orientation right.
I don't think it matters too much either way, to be honest, because no matter which way you put it on, it'll still be hanging off the same amount, and it's all just going to be shoved back up in there anyway, so I'm not too worried about it.
Okay. Great, so now we're going to grab these Allen wrench bolts that come with it.
Make sure there's no nuts that come with it.
What is this one? What is
Sure.
this little guy?
It's just kind of floating in there. Maybe for a particular piece?
I wonder if that would go in here, like as a
Potentially.
replacement if you lost, or
That would make sense.
maybe. Okay, so we're ready to put in this big Woofum angle piece.
Just inserts right in here. Thank you, Tesla.
And then again from the bottom, working our way up, we're going to put in the...
Ooh, this is very hard to turn.
Yeah, don't try to turn it until it's on. Right? Oh, you had to turn
You
it
have
to get
to,
to get these out of the way. Wow, you really manned that. Because when I did it in the past, I haven't been able to put those out of the way. Cool. We'll get our 10 millimeters in a minute, and then now you gotta turn it the other way. Good luck, man. Roar.
Think that's good?
Yeah, I think that's good.
Cool. Alright.
Okay, so again, coming from the underside, we're gonna go ahead and get those 10 millimeters ratcheted down. And quick note here, guys, before you put this cover on, make sure that these are tightened. I would say probably to around something like 20 foot-pounds, 25 foot-pounds. You want them pretty snug, because if they're not, this whole thing is going to be loose and wiggle, and that's unacceptable. So do put a lot of torque on these bolts here. So now we're going to put this plastic cover on. It helps to have this angled at first, and then after it's on, you can straighten it back out. Don't forget to draw the cables through prior to putting it on. It's a lot more difficult when it's already in place to pull those cables through.
Alright. Probably want to hook it down on the bottom first. After rotating your piece a bit. There you go.
Whoa, that had to manhandle over there.
Alright. Should all sit down there. And just kind of pop into place. To be honest, I don't really like the fitment here. That's just kind of how it is though with this poncho piece.
I assume once the screen is there, no one's going to really see it anyways,
Yeah,
but
exactly.
I agree with you that
fitment's a
gaposis
little
there
rough.
is not pretty.
Yeah, it's a little rough. Always try and keep track of that white bit, make sure it doesn't fall off. Alright, that's good.
And now we're going to put on this plastic piece. Again, feed the cord through first.
And then you'll want to plug it back in.
And then we don't feed the temperature sensor, right?
Not yet, no.
Okay, got it. And so this piece goes on. That's easy.
Fits right in.
Now, as I mentioned before, don't like this plastic piece, so let's notify the
on.
direction. Okay, so this is the left side or the driver's side.
Yep.
So the long piece faces down and towards the driver's side.
That's right.
Okay, I really got messed up on this when I did it, so thanks for showing me. And then pop that over. Okay. All right, so T30 bit. Screw these back in here. Say give it the beans, baby.
Really gotta force it in.
And this is just bad fitment on Handshow's part.
Yeah, absolutely. Because it's making it come in at an angle because this honcho piece is not wide enough to actually accommodate for the screw.
I see. The screw is so wide.
Yep.
That it's rubbing there. What a pain in the butt.
And this is an exterior piece too, so it's unfortunate that it will show. It is behind the screen, so it's really not that noticeable, but it's still obnoxious to deal with in this case.
And Hansho didn't include any, like, their own screw to replace this one?
They did not.
Oh, well, that stinks. Cool. Well, at least it went in eventually.
It just got really
Did it
forced.
scratch the heck out of the side here? I mean,
Not
really.
this time, not really.
Got it. Okay, cool. Yeah, you really got to press down to get it to start threading.
Which is scary on a big screen like this, but it's durable.
While you're at it, put down more than one microfiber cloth. Hell, put down 5. Speaking from experience, 1 is not enough. Besides, microfiber cloths are cheap. Tesla screens are not. Oh, it's countersunk. And so you're saying on this side, like, it just wouldn't go down any further.
Yep.
Because of the, wow, that's so weird. Okay, as they say, muscle up, Buttercup. We had to screw the hell out of this to get it to go down, and I thought for sure I was gonna crack this plate here, but it went in and it stopped. So, all right, I think we're ready to place it.
All right, next up, we're just gonna wiggle this screen on.
Probably. So, okay, so we just slid this on. Looks great so far, and now we're gonna put in these screws. It's a H4 size screw. Regardless of what Hansho says, that's what it is. Okay, so we're gonna get the 2 screws in right here.
Hansho does provide this hex key in the kit, which is quite nice. Kind of hard to torque off of it though.
Oh, I think I got it. It's hooked on. Okay, it's like, okay, I'll let you do the rest.
All right.
This is gonna be the hardest part, is getting this stupid sensor cover in place. It's just like a bear to get in, but we're gonna go through it. Okay, so we've gotta get this thing in place.
We complain a lot about the design on this thing, but if there's anything that's as frustrating, it'll be this piece. That in?
It looks
No.
pretty close.
Is that in?
It looks pretty close. I did it. Wow.
That's it! Yo!
All right. Okay, check out the articulation on this. Show me left, right, up, down. Up, down now.
Look a little up, look a little down. Not too down. Still need to see it, obviously. It'd be dangerous if you couldn't.
Very good. All right, and that's a wrap. Thanks so much for watching. If you got something out of this, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, bell notification. We're coming out with new videos every week. We'd appreciate your support. Thank you so much for watching. This is Austin EV Only.